What's up everybody, it is Gabe back with another video, and for the first video of 2023 I'm going to be doing an ASMR video. If you don't enjoy this then just don't watch it, but if you do, hope you guys enjoy. I've done 3 ASMR videos in the past, and Christmas was about 2 weeks ago, so I wanted to do a what I got for Christmas or Christmas haul, whatever you want to call it. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with stocking stuffers, but honestly, I ate like so many things, most of it really in my stocking stuffer, because like pretty much everything was snacks and candy, but I still have a few things left over. So first of all, there's this. When I first opened it up, I just saw BTS on the front, and I was like, what? I've never listened to any of their songs, so I was confused, but then I looked and like, oh, it's a cold brew coffee. Makes sense because I'm a coffee guy, and I personally enjoy soft spoken the most. I also like whispering, but if you're kind of wondering why I kind of started with soft spoken, because I don't think I really ever did it in my old ASMR videos, but I'll switch back and forth for the people who like it and don't. But yeah, so there's this. I hope everybody had a great Christmas for those who celebrate. I just want to thank each and every one of you who have watched my videos in the past, and even who are just watching this right now. But 2022 is pretty crazy for me, YouTube-wise. It was a year I started getting paid on YouTube. Sure, it's not that much, but I don't know. To me, that's crazy. I just didn't think I would be able to do that. It's also the year that I started being consistent on YouTube. I mean, I remember I started my channel in 2017, and I always said like, oh, I'm gonna post consistently like every week, and then I would post only like every couple months sometimes. But 2023, or not, excuse me, 2022 was the year that really taught me consistency. I don't know if you can really hear any of the coffee in here because it's like completely full, so probably don't, but and I think I only missed, like, I guess to be fair, I didn't upload it all in January 2022, but when I started like late February, I think I only missed 4 uploads throughout the year, so that was pretty good. I also got this in my stocking. This is like the only snack like food I have left. It's double chocolate soft baked cookies, so try to be delicate with this because it can get kind of loud. I hope everybody has a great weekend. It's crazy, it's already 2023 already. Let me know y'all's New Year's resolutions if you have one in the comments below. For me personally, I'm a Christian, and I'm gonna be honest, like, not the best at reading the Bible consistently. I got it in a pretty good habit, like, late 2021 into early 2022, but, let's just say in some ways, 2022 taught me things, like I said, like in terms of YouTube, but then other things, it's like, okay, I did that better in 2021, but, so that's a big thing for me, just to kind of read the Bible nightly. But for YouTube-wise, continue consistency. The one thing that I was kind of disappointed what happened versus like 2021 is, to me, 2021 was definitely like the year of growth for me, and it was probably one of my most happiest years. If you haven't been subscribed to my channel, I'm a filmmaker. I've made 3 movies in the past. Before I finish that sentence, I'm gonna show you this next thing right here. This is also what I got in my stocking, a friend's mug. I love the TV show. And there's also, like, I think, yeah, there's hot cocoa in here. And it looks like a sock, so yeah. But what I was saying is, 2021 is the last time, I think December 2021, actually on my birthday, I released my last movie, and I really gotta be careful with this. I feel like I don't want to make too much sound because I haven't, like, took this apart yet. But yeah, so December 4th, 2021 was my last movie, and to me, that was like the most like quality project I've ever produced on this channel before. And I also got a group of one of my favorite YouTubers that I watched growing up in the movie. So to me, that was like surreal. And it was also when I hit, it was when I hit 2,000 subscribers. And even though I wasn't consistent, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to pause. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Even though I wasn't consistent, I felt like I was doing pretty good on the engagement of videos. And then I was like, okay, to continue that engagement, or even more really, I'm gonna post consistently in 2023, or 2022, sorry. But then I changed my upload schedule from Saturdays at 4 p.m. Pacific to Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific, and even though I was consistent, I just wasn't getting the engagement that I figured I would be, so I decided to switch my upload schedule back to Saturdays, but now at noon Pacific, because the analytics in my feed kind of show that, like, Saturday morning is like the best, but I didn't also want to upload like really early in the day, just because, like, I want to be consistent with my uploads and stuff, and when I release future movies, I didn't want to, like, have a premiere at, like, whatever, 9 a.m. So now my upload schedule is noon Pacific, so hopefully that will do better for my channel in 2023. But I started an idea for a new movie actually about a year ago, last January, and like, I told everybody that I was gonna do it, or like film it, like spring of last year, and then I was like, no summer, and then I was like, no fall, and I was like, then I finally like did like a legitimate announcement video, I think in like September or something, and I said it was gonna be released by the end of the winter, but I haven't even started filming yet and even finishing the script, so don't mind that. I've been into filmmaking most of my life, and this is going to be my first original film. I'll put the link in the iCard or in the description box for the announcement video I did to kind of let you guys know if you're interested what the movie's going to be like. But yeah, at this point I'm praying that I can, like, at least start filming some this month, because, like, I'm actually getting jaw surgery in April. If you don't know, I have sleep apnea. That's also the reason why I'm into ASMR, because, like, it helps me fall asleep and stuff. And like, unfortunately, most of the time I have to take medicine in order to fall asleep, but definitely ASMR sleep. And I also struggle with migraines, and some of my doctors have kind of potentially linked my migraines to my sleep apnea anyway, so in theory that should help that as well. And it's gonna suck because I'm gonna be on a 6-week liquid diet, and it may take, a couple months to as much as maybe even 6 months to fully recover, but I know I will like the result once it's done with. So I'm hoping I can back a lot of content up before mid-April. So, because for a while there I know I'm just gonna be in bed, really not up for much. This is the hot cocoa packet. You realize I've been filming for 15 minutes now. I was trying to make it a quicker video, but sometimes I ramble way too much. And I guess that got the best of me, but honestly I prefer longer ASMR videos, but I know some people don't. Hopefully that was loud. Okay, I'm gonna try to go through this a little quicker now. Oh yeah, so this is another thing I got in my stocking. So it's coffee pots for our Keurig we have here. Coffee is a big part of my life because it's the main preventative for me for migraines. Obviously I still get them, but if I literally do not have a cup of black coffee every single morning, I'll get way more migraines. Even I noticed it wasn't that long ago, maybe a few weeks ago, that I just one day I skipped it and I had a migraine. It's crazy how something as little as coffee can make that much of an improvement. If you're a viewer of the channel, I posted a week in my life, or maybe I guess it was a day in my life, or one of those, almost a year ago now, probably 10 months ago, maybe 9 months ago. I'll do another one probably in a couple months. But I was talking about coffee, but I'm such a sweet tooth, so I used to put so much creamer. Oh my god, hopefully that wasn't loud. I feel like that was. Oh my gosh. I used to put so much creamer in my coffee, but I realized that half the time it didn't help with migraines either because there was just so much sugar, even though I love the taste of it better. So then I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna try black coffee, even though I don't really like the taste of it much. This is black coffee right here, the holiday blend. But the first time I tried it, I got hooked, not necessarily because I love the taste or anything. I mean, it's okay, but at least then I realized my migraines got reduced a lot. And I just forgot what I was gonna say. I literally forgot what I was gonna say. But that was a big thing. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I'll try to hold it out of here so it's not as loud. hopefully you guys don't like hear any background noise. My dad's watching TV right now. I feel like anytime somebody says that in an ASMR video, I never hear it, because I know when people tend to say that, like they have, like specifically, I've noticed this. I have a Blue Yeti, and that's like a lot of what ASMR artists have. And I've noticed, like, when I have headphones plugged into it. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna do the rest of that because it might be too loud, but I noticed that when I have headphones plugged into it, like it sounds louder than it really is. Than like what actually comes out of the video. Obviously I don't have like headphones on right now, but I can just tell by what I hear that the TV is maybe not like loud, but I can hear it, so hopefully it's fine. I'm not gonna completely unwrap this because I feel like it's gonna be too loud. I just hear that it just went to commercial break, and like the commercials are so much louder than the actual show he's watching, so hopefully it's not too loud. I'll try to ramble a little more so you don't notice it. But yeah, that's it in my stocking. Okay, onto my like things I got from my parents. There's like a lot more I still haven't opened yet because I was hoping to like the plan was I haven't spent Christmas with my grandma since like 2019, and I used to live like 45 minutes away from her, but we moved a couple years ago, and she came here for my birthday last year for a couple weeks, but we decided to have her here on my birthday instead of Christmas because it was the premiere of my last movie. But anyway, so that was the plan this year, but unfortunately my mom got the flu. She's fine now, but then my grandma started to get sick, so it's like it wasn't good timing, but she's feeling better now, and we're probably gonna go down there soon rather than like her staying here for a couple weeks. We're just gonna go down there for like, oh crap, a weekend. So and probably have you here a couple weeks at Easter. I actually wanted to see if she wanted to do an ASMR video with me, because I did one with my mom like last April, but I'm gonna try to see if I can do that with her when she's here for Easter. But okay, so like this is a big thing that I got. A guitar. For those who don't know, I love to sing. I was in choir for like years in school, and now I'm out of school. But basically, I don't know how to play at all, but I cannot wait to learn. If you guys have like any tips at all, let me know. I don't really know how to play, but I'm just gonna strum just a little bit so you can just, maybe that's relaxing, I don't know. Ooh, hopefully it's not too loud. I'm hoping to come out with like my first song this year. My big inspiration is Palfu. I don't know if you guys know him, but I saw him in concert last June, and you might know him from his single that like blew up on TikTok. March. Oh crap! Oh my gosh, I feel like it's so awkward to hold. I don't know. In March 2020, right after pretty much right as the pandemic was hitting. If you know, deathbed coffee for your head. That was him, and that's kind of how he blew up. Anyway, but ever since then, I've been obsessed with all of his songs, and yeah, I love it. So like my big inspiration is that I've done some I haven't released anything yet, but I've done some remixes of like his stuff, and I'm still trying to figure stuff out. I'm not like the best at coming up with a melody. Like I really don't know how to. I just been like singing along with his songs and then changing some of the lyrics. I mean, it's evolved. It used to be more. Actually, it's funny because like my original I went through like a 2-year depression and heartbreak, and literally was it January? Was it January 2021? I think it was when Olivia Rodrigo came out with Driver's License. Literally when that first came out, I loved that song. I love Olivia. But it was based off of that, and then it evolved so much into more Palfu stuff, and then eventually it's a lot more of, actually it's really all own original lyrics, but I still don't know really how to sing with my own melody. I'm just a lot better at singing along with other people's and doing remixes, so I don't exactly know what to do in that sense, but I think I'll eventually get there. So I still kind of like to sing it in the tune of Palfu, for example, but I don't know. It might be a while until it gets released, but I don't know. But yeah, so this is actually another thing that my parents got me. It's Palfu stickers. I just realized it's 26 minutes, man. This is gonna be a while, I swear, because I still got I'm not even halfway done, or maybe I'm halfway done, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna open these. I'm gonna try to do it away from the mic. Okay, this is gonna be loud. Okay, hopefully it's not too loud. Oh yeah, also when I saw Palfu in concert, I also met him too. It was so cool. Both my mom and I did, actually. She's a big fan of Palfu too. I kind of got her into Palfu, yeah, after I got into him. But yeah, we both met him. It was really cool. After the concert, we stood in line for an hour and a half, maybe. It was finally midnight when I met him and got a picture, but it's on my Instagram. It's really cool. And then I uploaded, a week after the concert, I uploaded footage from the concert and kind of just re-uploaded the favorite parts and everything, and songs and stuff. And then actually a couple months later, he commented on the video, so that was pretty cool. Cannot believe I'm an adult now. I turned 18 last month. And yeah, I just can't believe it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've like, spent most of my childhood, like, like, not the best. Like, really, it wasn't until, like, almost a year ago that I actually felt like I was, like, really happy. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm turning 18, and, like, technically, I'm an adult now, and I feel like my childhood is just getting started, but, I'm still having fun. Just because you're 18 doesn't mean you have to act like an adult. Most people don't, so. Okay. I feel like in a lot. Oh, I already tapped on that. Okay, let's get to other stuff. So, I'm also a fan of Mrs. Meyer's products. If you don't know what that is, it's like lotion, body wash, soap, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna see if I can. I've actually not used this yet, so I'm gonna try to pump out a little bit of lotion. Oh my gosh, hopefully that wasn't loud. But yeah, like as I was saying, like in some ways, like I felt like there's a lot of, like half the things I feel like I'm just getting started as a kid, just like being happy and stuff. But also it's like other things I felt like I kind of, started some ways adulting early too. I ended up graduating high school 2 years early. I graduated my sophomore year, when I was 16. Big thing was just because I was dealing with so much depression. It was like January 2020. It was probably really like the worst of it. I basically got unenrolled out of my freshman year, because I just couldn't go to school. I was dealing with migraines. A lot of it though was really just depression, and I just couldn't really go to school. So then I transferred to online I guess it was like February 2020. I took like a few break as we were trying to figure things out. And in March, the pandemic hit, and then obviously a lot of people were online for a while, but I kind of got there like 2 months early. And then, like, it was obviously better to where I could at least do some work, but I still was dealing with even more depression, so it's like half the time I didn't even show up for my classes. I mean, at least I was doing well enough to where I wasn't unenrolled, but I was still dealing with a lot of stuff. And it really wasn't, like, it was still getting better, but like I said, it just wasn't the best. And then it was like, I think I kind of like off and on dealt with stuff for like another year, and kind of I ended up halfway through my sophomore year. It got worse again, especially like October 2020. Was it? Wait, I guess it was like October. It was October 2020. It got really bad again, and like my advisors and teachers and stuff were trying to figure out plans, because now it's kind of getting to the point like I was when I was in person, and then that was after we just moved too, so like I didn't really know anybody, and I was just not in the best mood. And then finally, like January 2021, it was like, okay, what are we gonna do? So I ended up getting my GED, which is an equivalent to a high school diploma. Basically, you just like learn the core classes, take exams, and graduate. So I enrolled through a community college online through the GED program in February 2021, and then I graduated June. And it was scary because I went to like colleges, or went to, I guess, one college, and took tests and stuff. I think I only had to like redo one test because I failed it. I think it was math. I am not that great at math, so that's why. But then when I redid it and studied a little bit more, it turned out to be pretty good. And I think that was the only one like I failed first time around. I think social studies and English, I nailed the first time. especially English, because like I said, like I'm a big film guy, and I kind of do everything in my films, like including write it. I mean, big props to my mom, because she's like a legitimate writer, and she has helped me a lot. But it's another thing, it's in my movies, I'm pretty much like everything, so I love to write too. Funny enough, I don't really like to read. The only like legitimate book I've read more than once is the Bible. And like I kind of said earlier, it took me a while to actually, like, it really wasn't until quarantine hit that I actually started living for Christ compared to what I was doing before. So at least I'm making some improvement. At least I'm reading it more often than I did before, which was like nothing pre-2020. But like I said, like I did better in 2021. So 2023 is gonna be my year. I'm gonna try to do the best that I can. This is, I didn't really talk about this. This is like called, I mean, you use it in the shower, but body sponge, I guess that's what it's technically called. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I think that was loud. And then you got this pumice stone right here. It was perfect timing when I graduated too, because it was like, yeah, because I was like in production of my last movie, and it's like, yes, I literally can just like film this. And then it was still probably like my favorite year so far, just because also I started working. Got my first job in December 2020, not long after we moved. And another thing I'm really passionate about is meteorology, aka weather. So ever since preschool, I'm gonna switch back to whispering. Ever since preschool, I've been into the weather, and I love to, like, in 2017, I started my own weather service that I did on my free time. Basically, like, sometimes I would skip school, and that's kind of, especially in like 2020, like I said, like when that depression really hit, I was like my mom and I were talking about this not long ago, because we like went back on our old texts and everything. It is insane, like how much, like when I was going through depression, how much like of a jerk I was to my parents and everything. But I just remember like telling my mom like at like 7:30 in the morning, like when my alarm would go off, like sometimes like she would come in right before she went to work, and I would just pretend to be asleep. And then other times, like I would just wake up, be like, I don't feel good. And honestly, a lot of the time she left because she was teaching there's no like, I'm kind of out in the country now. I used to be more in the city, now I'm in the country, and there's not a lot of like the closest like TV station is like 2 hours away, I think, maybe 3. So now who is my boss? He wanted to start like an internet TV station, and his like 5-year plan down the road is to actually get it connected to like a legitimate TV station that you could just, watch. But for now, it's very digital, very internet based, to where like our target is social media, our target is YouTube, that kind of thing. And now we have Roku and everything you can watch it on. But anyway, so in December 2020, like that coworker knew my boss, and who's my boss now. And anyway, so he saw like the weather forecast that I used to do on my free time, and then hired me to be the weather forecaster. And that was surreal because like it wasn't ever a job before, like at this business, right? Like he just saw, and I was like, oh, that's a cool thing that maybe we could have. And yeah, ever since December 2020, I've been doing that, which has been really fun. But kind of like what got me into the specific monologue is, actually before I say that, I want to tell you what this is. So this is body scrub. Anyway, probably not actually gonna open it, but anyway, so what I was trying to say was like in 2021, I only used to film so I film in front of my home green screen. So like we both wanted me to actually like be in their studio that they have, but since it was never a job to begin with, they just don't have enough resources and like space for me to kind of do that. So I do it. This is like my own studio I have at my house, and I film in front of there. I used to only film in front of the green screen like once a week, once every Friday, but now I do it every single weekday. And kind of what I was saying was like it was just such a like an awesome thing. Like when I graduated like in June 2021 and started filming for my last movie, like since I only had to film weather like once a week, like I had so much time. But now I convinced my boss, I was like, I want to do it every single day. And even though it's been a great experience, I've had a lot less time to do so. That may be changing into 2023, like kind of like what I said with my job surgery. I'm gonna have to take time off, and I don't exactly know yet, but that may be the transition period, since I'm gonna have to be taking time off anyway to, give my notice. Even though I love doing it, it's been kind of stressful lately, but I love doing the weather. I mean, my plan is still to go to college and get a degree in meteorology to actually be on a news station that would pay a lot more, but it's really fun. So I'm hoping in this next movie, we'll kind of see, but yeah, it may be a transition period to where, since I'm gonna be off for a while anyway, I might just kind of try to focus on YouTube more and just try to bang out this movie. Right now, I haven't really like said much since my announcement video. I think it was in September, but because I haven't made any progress since then, so I don't want to be, because I said, it's gonna be out by the end of winter, but now it's January and I still haven't made much progress. But it would be nice if I could film at least most of it before my jaw surgery in April, and before I have to take the leave of absence from work, and then like I could do a lot of editing during my recovery. But who knows? I don't exactly know the timeline yet, but 25 minutes. I've never filmed an ASMR video for this long. I don't even know what my longest one was. I've only done 3, but I think it was only like 25 minutes. Maybe. I feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it wasn't, even if it was, I mean, it definitely wasn't this long. But since I enjoy these long ASMR videos, hopefully other people do too. Hopefully you can't hear the TV, it just kind of got louder in the background. Okay, man, I am really going slow through all these items. This is where I get distracted by, like, my rambling. Okay, here's the last thing in the Mrs. Myers. It's a bar of soap. Okay, we're gonna open this. Hopefully that's not too loud. But I hope all of you guys will have an awesome 2023. I'm gonna really try to make this my year. Trying to figure out, like, if there's anything else to talk about. Hopefully you guys cannot hear that. I'm hoping not. I also want to do, because I know my tagline, it's been this like a year commentary, and I've just, I guess, defined more commentary on this channel, just like things that I just talk about. But specifically what I want to do for commentary, because that's my favorite genre on YouTube, is like commentary videos about like different topics. Like my favorite commentary YouTubers like Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Jarvis Johnson, so Scott Kramer. I really wanted to do more of those kind of videos, but like the legitimate commentary videos I've done, it's just cringing at myself. I don't know how to, like, I don't know. I don't really have specific topics in mind, because I feel like when I like watch my favorite YouTubers comment about something, they've already said everything. So I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions on like specific things I should comment on, let me know. And obviously the biggest part of my channel is films. So I'm really hoping, like, once I actually start filming, I can make a lot of content out of that, because like I did for my last movie, honestly, I milked those videos throughout 2022. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I was consistent, but I also just did it to be consistent. So I'm really hoping like my 2023 videos can be more purpose-based videos. there was plenty that I enjoyed, but like, I don't know. A lot of it I just did it just cause. And a lot of that has to do with my movie, that I just kept recreating content out of it in every like way possible. Although those videos were probably the most fun to do, So, but I probably overdid it a bit. But I got new ideas, like once I actually start filming, to do a lot of that, and that is going to be useful to back up that content while I'm recovering from jaw surgery, so. But other than that, I mean, just let me know, like, what other things you guys want me to film, really. Like, what videos you guys want to see. Oh my gosh, hopefully it's like, oh shoot. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's kind of too low. Okay, here's like the, what, fourth to the last thing? No, fifth to the last thing, man. I'm going so slow. Okay, so this is another thing for my parents, along with the Balfour stickers. There's also a Balfour shirt. That's kind of what it looks like. I love the design. Do some fabric scratching or something. I'm still like relatively a small channel. I'm just really blessed about like the things that I've been able to accomplish because of it, you know. Definitely not like the smallest YouTuber, but I'm not nowhere near to the biggest. But just like the connections I've been able to make on YouTube is insane. Like, I don't know if you guys know who J-Stu is, but like I was talking about earlier in the video, that's the YouTube channel I was able to collab with for my last movie in 2021. It was surreal. Not gonna like too much into it, except for like explained it in past videos, but basically I had been watching his YouTube channel since like 2016. Like I kind of grew up. It was like my childhood, really. And I ended up wearing one of their merch designs, one of their shirts in the prequel to my last movie. And I actually had met the creators of the channel back in 2019. And so ever since then, they've been subscribed to my YouTube channel. That's when I had like 130 subscribers. So that's like insane to think about. But they've been watching my content since then. And when that movie came out, they were like, oh my gosh, hopefully it's not too loud. They were super stoked that I was wearing like one of their merch designs. Oh my gosh, my stupid computer. Like I put the shirt on the keyboard and then this, yeah. Hopefully that's not too loud. Okay, so this is another thing here. Like I said, I'm really into weather, so this is a Farmer's Almanac, the old Farmer's Almanac. I would explain it. It's a crappy way to predict the winter season, because these are known for looking months in advance to try and predict, like, you know, what kind of winter you're gonna have. Is it gonna be snowy? Is it gonna be rainy? Whatever. I actually have been doing my own winter outlook since 2019, I think. Or has it been 2018? No, I think 2019. I don't exactly remember, but and I actually like put legitimate science into it, unlike these guys. But still, I enjoy these anyway. What was I saying though? Oh, about J-Stu. Anyway, a new team member joined their team back in like August, September 2020, and they ended up all sitting down together and watched my movie again with him. And he is apparently I haven't really explained it much. It's because I guess I've just talked about it so many in my videos before that like I was like, oh, I don't have to go in depth every time, but there's probably going to be new people watching, so I'll let you know. Basically, I did a trilogy, my own Back to the Future trilogy that added on to the original. So, I mean, there was a lot of original ideas, but obviously the main, you know, idea was not original. But I definitely developed into a lot of ideas that wasn't a part of the original, but anyway, so he was a fan of Back to the Future. He saw that I ended up making merch out of what I was doing. So I launched my first merch in like 2020, I think, and I think my first design was I'm pretty sure was basically like a shirt of me, like I like screenshotted a part of the movie and kind of did some photoshopping where like I myself is looking back on another version of myself in a different timeline, and I was wearing, like on the shirt, was wearing their shirt, because like 90% of the movie I was. So then I just released that, like, you know, it was like I had no idea what would evolve into anything, but it did. Anyway, so he ended up buying that shirt and like promoting it in their videos, and hopefully I'm not talking too loud. Anyway, so then I reached out and was like, yo, thanks so much. And anyway, so it just evolved from there, and then I got them into Back to the Future 6, which was my last movie and last movie in that series, because now I'm moving on to truly original stuff. So anyway, that was pretty surreal. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why does everything have to be so loud? I'm actually not, because usually I go through the ASMR videos and like cut things out, but this time I'm just gonna upload it raw, because like I'm not gonna go through 56 minutes of this. And there's still time for it to get longer here too, so oh my gosh. But luckily it's like it has a bit too loud. That's a good thing. Okay, so this is another thing I got from my parents. Kind of imagine I'm a weather nerd. I like tracking, like, you know, weather, right? What do I look at when I forecast the weather? I look at maps. So I was also a huge obsession of just playing maps when I was growing up. And I used to get these every single year, these Rand McNally's road atlases. Like literally, I probably have like from like 2013 to like 2016, maybe even 2010 to like 2016 or something like that. And my mom just decided to get me this for 2023, and I was like, oh my gosh. Remember, I used to get these every year, but we're also hoping to plan a pretty epic road trip in 2023. So she's like, you know, we can use this to plan it. Anyway. Hopefully that's not too loud. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, finally, the second to the last thing are these LED lights. So I had like an LED strip light that I usually had in the back of my videos for like years now. And then when I was decorating for Christmas, I just took it down because I thought that, you know, garland looked a lot cooler for the vibe. But then I got these for Christmas, so I'm gonna probably use these to, you know, vibe up my studio more. I'll probably have an updated like studio tour. I don't know when, but hopefully like within the next month. But don't quote me on that, because I swear I make promises and I never follow through in terms of content and everything. Or at least most of the time I do. I've gotten better about that, but you know, I saw mishaps. But yeah, if you haven't already, go check out my other ASMR videos. I did my first one in 2019, my second one in 2020, and then my last one, like I said, I did it like almost a year ago. I guess it was like last April. I did it with my mom. So if you guys want me to do it with my grandma or my dad, just let me know. I'm the only child, so that would be about it. I could do it with my best friend at some point, at least virtually. Speaking of that, another thing I was going to talk about, YouTube-wise, is I actually met my best friend online through YouTube because of Jay Stu. So because I collaborated with that YouTube group, he was a fan of them, and we're literally best friends now. It's just crazy how, like, God creates those situations. It's literally, like, I met, like, the best people online. I have a small group of people that I definitely have fun with, like, in person, but honestly, a lot of my relationships have been built online. Hopefully it's not loud. I think my dad's watching a movie or something. Okay, so last thing. Okay, I swear, I feel like this is gonna be loud. I shouldn't have put it on the ground. Okay. My chair is so squeaky. I swear. Okay. Okay. So these are really nice headphones. I had like an older model before this that I got for Christmas in probably 2016, maybe no, probably 2015, maybe. But they finally stopped working like a month ago, and it was actually my fault. I plugged them in to like my speaker, and then I think I was filming a video actually, and like I yanked on it, and then like the speaker fell down onto it and like kind of got trapped a portion of it into the like the output, like where I plugged it in. Anyway, so my mom was generous and gave me new ones. I guess my parents, but like specifically though, I guess my mom got me this because I knew she was gonna give me this because I needed new headphones before Christmas for like different things I was doing, and she did buy me cheap ones just to hang in there, but she also ordered me brand new ones, so thank you. I swear I'm like every other ASMR YouTuber. Oh, sorry if that's loud, sorry if that's loud. Oh my gosh, I've been filming for an hour and 30 minutes. This is insane. And never in a million years thought this was gonna be this long. But I'm just gonna roll with it. Like I said, like I love long ASMR videos, so I'm not gonna cut anything out, so you get to see my full personality. Hopefully that's not too loud, but yeah, I think that's it. I'll just end the video with just whispering rather than soft spoken because I think I did a pretty good deal of soft speaking. So, but yeah, so that's the video, pretty much. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a blessed weekend. And yeah, just let me know like what you guys want me to post. I'm probably gonna do more ASMR videos in the future. Some people suggested just doing a separate channel dedicated to ASMR, but it's like, I don't know. I don't necessarily want to make a second channel. I mean, if I was a little bit more popular, I probably would, but like since it took me a while to kind of get to this channel where it is now, I feel like it was going to take forever if I like made another one. So for now, I'm probably just gonna keep my future ASMR videos on this, but also since I'm not like a full-time ASMR artist at all, I just like doing it occasionally because it's fun to do and I enjoy it. So. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have a great start to the new year, and yeah, just, I don't know. Usually I would like, a lot of the times when I do my outro, I like fail so many times in a row and have to do so many takes, but I'm not cutting anything out this time, so enjoy this. Yeah, so that's it. So drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next Saturday at noon Pacific for a brand new video. Peace out.